darlings. Know the art here with another sketchbook walkthrough. Yay! I'm so excited. So today for this sketchbook walkthrough, we have my Inktober that I did in 2020, and then some random sketches at the end. Now, for me, for sketchbooks, I don't sketch in them as much. I usually do full drawings on each page, and then I scan those into my computer to then make them digital, or I make traditional pieces like in this one, and just kind of go from there. So this sketchbook is mostly just one-page drawings. I really want to get into just sketching things, but yeah, that's kind of hard for me. I'm very much, this is going to be a finished piece, not just a random sketch. So I definitely need to work on that. But let's, hop right into it. So here we go. So I have some tissue paper from, I'm never gonna say her name right. Tamara? I don't know. She's an artist on Instagram. I bought some of her stuff a while back on her Etsy, and she has the cutest tissue paper. It's of her cat, Mr. Felix, and it's so cute that I had to like cut some of it out and put it in my sketchbook. So the first piece we see is my day one of Inktober with Zombie Girl. Now for Inktober for me, I did not follow the prompt because I did that in 2019 and I tried to do a theme with it, like Dungeons and Dragons. If you see my previous sketchbook walkthrough, you can see some of the ideas I had, and I eventually just kind of stopped. I wasn't really feeling it. I was looking at other people's work, and I was just like, that I felt inferior to it, and so I stopped. So this past Inktober, I told myself I was going to come up with my own prompt list, and I did monster babes. Each day was a different monster babe as it was. So we have zombie for this one, and I use for all of these I used Posca markers and Copic markers, and it was really nice to kind of test out my skill level with it. Like it's not great, but I hope to get better. I can totally tell that I could definitely add more to it, more highlights and stuff like that. I've really kind of changed my style from this to the stuff that you see on my Instagram now. So I don't do front and back because even though this is a mixed media sketchbook, it did bleed through with the the Copic markers, but not the Posca, as you can see. So next we have one of my pumpkin cuties, and then I started to try and do themes within that, trying to figure out quotes and things to do for this. So I went with kind of a Sleepy Hollow theme, so Sleepy Hollow shirt. So then I had a quote from Sleepy Hollow, and I tried to do it that way. I thought it was really cool. And then I have my Slime Girl, which made me think of Ghostbusters, which I have Slimer down here on her shirt. I think if I would do this again, I would move Slimer up so it's actually on her chest and not on her stomach for it. But I was really impressed on how it turned out using, I believe, just Copic markers for this. And then this one, I wanted to do like a witch's brew sort of thing. So I just took a picture of myself and I drew myself in a cartoon style, and I was so impressed with myself. I was just astounded by how well I could draw myself from my picture. And so I kind of made it like I'm drinking a witch's brew kind of thing. I did change up what I was wearing in this. My scarf is a different color, but I was trying to go for color combinations of like the green and the orange for like fall and stuff. So yeah, and then I also gave myself different colored nails as well. This one I was really excited about, with like a spider theme and arachnid, so she has multiple hands. She's wearing a Charlotte's Web shirt, so I kind of went with that. I will say all of these I tried to make sure that they were different in face, skin color, hair color, and that sort of thing, and in pose, and body, skinny, fat, that sort of stuff, and everything in between. I wanted to show a range of characters when I did this, and I think I did a pretty good job. And then I have my witch right here. She's very, very basic witch. She kind of reminds me of Little Mermaid, if she was a witch in that way, Ariel. And then we have, I want to say a multiple-eyed goddess is what I like to call her. I really enjoyed her pink hair and her green eyes, and I just love this teal color. I love all of the pastels in this, and I really started to get into adding tattoos, and also I had like a gold and silver Posca marker, so I really wanted to incorporate those in there as well. And then this was based upon a piece I did a while back, where there were these spirits coming out of this girl, and so this is kind of another drawing idea of it. I thought it turned out really cute in a way. And then of course we have to have an octopus girl. This is where I started to really look at fashion and try and work with adding different fashion hairstyles in it as well. This piece, I think I had like a spirit. This is also based off of Maddie Art's piece that she did, I think, of a spirit, is where I got the white and the black tone with it. And then I really started to get into making flower crowns as well. This piece, I don't remember what the title of it was called. I think it was like grabbing or grasping or something like that. So I thought of like two lovers are dead and their corpse are like holding each other in their final rigor mortis kind of thing, and then the plants and stuff are growing around them. That was my thought process with this one. I really could have worked better on like the shading of the hands and stuff. Maybe actually give them a skin tone, but I wanted to keep it like they had been dead for a while, so the skin is a little grayish blue, that sort of thing. And then I don't remember this one, but I knew I wanted to do something where eyes were peeking out from behind like a tree or something, and so I got a weeping willow. I think weeping is what it was. Yeah, weeping. So I thought of weeping willow, and then I have eyes poking out from it. This was really fun to do, trying to show those highlights that you slightly get from the moon shining, but then also making it kind of spooktacular at the bottom. Next we have my demon girl. Really, this is the first time that I had worked on making horns. I've gotten better at horn detail on things, and I really enjoyed this toad that another artist had made. I enjoyed how they made toads, so I wanted to take a stab at drawing a toad too. This is a vampire. She is drinking a glass of blood. It's got two eyeballs in it, like ice cubes. I wanted to make her more she kind of looks more 80s style in this, with like a turtleneck and her popped collar windbreaker. So I find it kind of funny that I wanted to make her modern, but she kind of looks like she's more from the 80s than anything. This one I thought of more of like an oracle, so I have like the palmistry hand here in the back. I really wanted to work on, like, if I didn't know what to do with hands, I added a cell phone. I had started to get really into the detail of pants, and I really enjoyed that as well, and I really liked how the silver added a little bit to the hair, so that was really cool. And then my zombie girl in her cute flower dress. I had saw someone else do zombies, and they had like these flies swirling around it, and I thought that was the cutest thing ever. So I wanted to make a zombie that had these like flies around it. I do have a zombie piece that I'm working on now that I might add some of these flies to it. I think that's really cute. And then I think this prompt was doll, so that's why there's this stitching on here. And then of course that flower crown, I was really working on making flowers because I really was trying to step out of my comfort zone with these monster babes of like drawing flowers and drawing different poses and different people and that sort of thing. So it was really nice to kind of test my skills and really get out of that comfort zone. This one, I don't remember what the prompt for was it, but I had another vampire. I know the thing is like vampires can't see the reflection, but then like some vampire like lore says that they can, but I just kind of went with this. She's looking in the mirror, picking at her teeth. Maybe she got something in there when she bit someone, so I thought that was really cool. And then this was a Draw This in Your Style by, I think it's Pip and Blob on Instagram. They had a plague mask, so I thought that was perfect to do for monster babes. And I really like doing Draw This in Your Styles. I've said this multiple times because you can practice your shading, and I really liked how the shading turned out on the mask and everything. And it was really nice to kind of practice it and know that like this is how the shading's going to look. So yeah, I think it turned out really well. Next we have like a witch werewolf hunter is kind of what I was going for. Like she got her ear ripped off so she doesn't have her other earring. I slashed, this part slashed. I really liked the two-tone hair piece. I also like that I made her a person of color too. I really wanted to focus on making sure that I was representing as many different people as I could when I was doing these monster babes. I think this one was shadow, so I thought of her hair as like the shadow and like her body as a shadow as it tendrilled itself. I think of her as like a little rave girl going to a rave, and she had this like shadow mystery about her. I was also trying to work on using the inks that I got as well. I got some ink and I wanted to practice with that. Here is where I practice my inking skills. Something to consider is that when you're trying new art materials, you're going to revert back to those times when you were maybe 5 or in middle school and it doesn't look good. Like, you know, you have really good art skills in a specific focus. So like for me, it was Copic markers were okay, Posca markers were okay, and digital art was pretty good, but inking I had never done before. Like I had done watercolors, and so I had that mindset, but I struggled with this piece. I think it turned out okay, but I do know that I need more practice, and that is okay that I need more practice. I know that I need more practice with it, but hopefully I don't give up on it just because I wasn't good the first time. So of course I had to have another pumpkin cutie. I don't remember the prompt for this one, but it was I had fun making her kind of a bigger size. I really wanted to show different sizes of my monster babes, and her outfit is so cute. I would love to have this outfit. Let me know if you would want any of the outfits that you have seen so far in the comments below. Next one was an angel. This gave me Digimon vibes with the hat especially. It reminded me of Sora from Digimon because she had a hat just like it, and then the angel wings made me think of Angel Woman, so I had very heavy Digimon vibes making this one. This one, Florist Prince, I think it is on Instagram, was doing washi tape art, and I fell in love with it. I wanted to try and do it, so I have maybe a couple more pieces in here that use washi tape, so I used washi tape for the dress, and then everything else is just Copic markers. And then this piece is based upon one of my favorite indie games, Night in the Woods. This is the human version of Mae Borowski from Night in the Woods. This was my interpretation of what she would look like if she was a human girl. We've got her shirt. We've got a little cut on her. I gave her her red eyes, her demon eye. She's not a demon, but she's got the nightmare eyes is what she calls them. And then black hair to kind of match her black fur that she has as a cat. And then I gave her a cat pin and some spooky pins on her hat as well. And then this one, we've got another vampire girl. I just think of it as like, Daddy, I would like that one. When she's picking out her food and stuff, so that's kind of what I went for. I think this one was thorns, and that's why I kind of gave her a thorn crown, going for those red eyes and those nice red lips again, and then everything else kind of neutral for her, which I really liked. This was, I believe, a ghost, or somewhat of a ghost, maybe like a ghost zombie kind of look. I redid this piece, not recently, but a couple months ago. You can see the changes that I made on the piece in a digital version. I also made a reel about it as well, so it makes it pretty easy to see kind of the differences. I've really enjoyed making the shirt kind of like a tie-dye effect, and I really enjoyed making these hats on a few of my girls, as we can see in this one. So this one was like graveyard or grave, that sort of thing. We have washi tape pants again. I really enjoyed the hair. I just liked all of the outfit on this one too, and then adding a cute little tattoo of space. And then this one is based upon Charlotte Brûlé in One Piece. I think the prompt was hag, and she is proclaimed as a hag in the show, and I thought this was perfect because like she has this old woman face, but she's got a very voluptuous young body, and so I wanted to show that in this piece, and I think I did a pretty good job with her face and features. If you know One Piece and you know Charlotte Brûlé, hopefully you'll be like, yeah, that looks totally like her. I will say I did mess up one portion. This isn't supposed to be her thigh or her leg. This is supposed to be part of the dress. And so, you know, I'm sure if I didn't say anything, it wouldn't have mattered. But like, yeah, just if you got rid of that, it'd look 10 times better, wouldn't it? Alright, and so then that was the end of my Inktober babes, and then we moved on to me just kind of drawing and sketching. So I did, I don't know what prompted me to do this, but it says up here, a witch. So I tried to make her, like she's putting her wand behind her ears, but she's very technological savvy. She's modern in that way, and I liked her design. This was my first piece on my iPad that I got back in November, and I was really proud of it. And then as I got better and had better skills, as I went down the next few months, I redid her again, and she looks 10 times better. So it's nice to see that even in a few months, my progression of art can be seen, and that's wonderful to see. And then for this piece, I did a Zoom collab with a group of people on Instagram. So this thing going around where you drew like yourself or your OC or like something in like one of those Zoom screens, and then you put them together as like they're having a Zoom call. And then this was my piece. So I did my pumpkin OC in like her room. I added a lot more stuff in the background. Here's kind of my rough sketch. There would be like pictures and then like plants and stuff. I thought of her as kind of a Wiccan. She would have all of the crystals and plants and stuff and that sort of thing. And I really enjoyed the gamer girl sweatshirt that I gave her. So this piece was originally my ghost piece that I did for my Inktober babes, and it didn't turn out well. I didn't like it at all. I messed up the hand, I messed up everything, and it just, like, I added the silver, like I had to like fix things, and I had to make a whole new ghost girl for Inktober. I did it digitally, and I still wasn't happy with it. I mean, I really enjoyed drawing this piece, and then coloring it just ruined it, and I was really upset. But I'm still gonna keep it, just because I don't like throwing anything away at the moment. Here is one of my washi tape pieces. I wanted to do my pumpkin girl and test out the washi tape style or material, and I had a lot of fun with that. I might have to go and start doing this again in some of my other sketchbooks that I have. So I made an artist support post, did another washi tape piece with this pumpkin cutie, gave her some freckles on there. That was a lot of fun to do. And then this piece, as you can see, this is the original of the face of Novi Art. I was so happy with this piece. I thought it was so cool on what I did. Like, she's a pumpkin. Maybe that's her head. Maybe it's switched, that sort of thing. And then, of course, I did the washi tape. But as you know, it's completely different in my icon and everything else that I have that you can find me on. Because I made it digitally once, and then a couple months ago I went back in and I redid it digitally again, and I liked it 10 times more. I fell in love with it all over again. And then I went into my pumpkin cutie phase of making outfit of the day pieces. So this was my dark academia style that we have here. You can find most of these that are in my sketchbook on my Ko-fi page, colored in digitally. So if you go to my Ko-fi page, Know the Art, you can find me there. I'll put it in the description below. You can find the digital versions of these. We have Girl in Nightgown. This one I did post on my Instagram because I thought it was so cute the way it was. You can find that on my Instagram. This one is a magical girl. I made her Sailor Moon style. This one you can find on my Ko-fi page. This one I have a pastel goth cutie is what I went for. This one you can also find on my Ko-fi page as well. We have like winter outfit kind of with her sweater for this pumpkin girl. I tried to work on adding hair to these last two pieces that you've seen, so there's that. And then we got our hipster pumpkin girl. I made this an artist support post that you can find on my Instagram as well. This one was based upon Rogue from X-Men Evolution that I used to watch on Cartoon Network all the time. I don't think she ever got posted. She might be on Ko-fi. I'm not sure. This might be something you've never seen before. So, and then these last few pages are of me doing the beginnings of my series of my horror hotties / horror babes. And I don't know where this came from. I think I saw someone do a post of horror hotties of like The Bride from Chucky, Hellraiser, Frankenfurter, Carrie, and some other ones, and they did it in the 6 fan art style. So here are mine. So I did Frankenfurter, but this is different from the one that I posted on Instagram. This is completely different concept and design. I didn't like it when I finished it. It just wasn't seeming right. His butt was just not working for me. I just could not get it correct, and it was really making me mad. So I went in a completely different direction that you can find on my Instagram account there. So then we have Elvira, Mistress of Darkness. this was kind of my first idea, my first drawing of it. And it turned out really well. I was really impressed. And then we have Bride of Frankenstein, Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, and then we have Morticia Addams. Now, I had drawn Morticia before in a 6-span arts challenge, but I only had like from here up. And so from here down, I was really impressed with it. I really liked how she turned out. And then my last one is Carrie from the movie Carrie, or the book Carrie, depending on which one you want. As you can see, I put the note, add blood. I was not going to add the blood on there because I didn't want to ruin the sketch. So I just told myself that I needed to add the blood, and then I added it that way. This piece is also the piece that I got to work on coloring in the line art differently. So like for digitally, I outlined it in black, and then I went in and used Alpha Lock, and then I colored in with a different color. And that was kind of the beginnings of me doing not just black outline, which was really nice. And as you can see, there's color bleeding through. That was because I was testing out skin color combinations, lights and shadows. Oh, here's the prompt list. It's kind of hard to see. I scratched them out as I went along. So we had zombie. Oh, these are hard to see. So there's brew, ghost, poison, witch, overgrown, shadows, weeping, tentacles. I don't remember this prompt list that I got it from. I think I had a mixture of them. These are really hard to see. I scratched them out pretty well. But that is all I have for this sketchbook. Thank you for stopping by. I will have more videos of more sketchbooks later on. Let me know if you liked this one. Press that like button and maybe leave a comment on which page was your favorite or what you would like to see more out of my sketchbook walkthroughs. Otherwise, make sure to stay hydrated and eat well and sleep well, and I will see you all next time. Bye! Hi guys, end card here. I don't really have anything to add, but if you like my videos, please leave a comment or a like. Make sure to subscribe to me so that I know that you like these videos, you want me to keep doing these videos. I have 2 more sketchbook walkthrough tours to get through, and I have a bunch of other videos that I've recorded these past couple of days that I'm super excited. I figured out what I'm going to talk about with them, and I can't wait to share them with you. Also, again, don't forget that I have a coffee shop, and you can buy all sorts of things: pins, magnets, prints, stickers, and of course some nice embroidery. Also, if you like my embroidery, I can also do commission pieces with that as well if you want to check it out. Otherwise, I will see you all in the next video. Bye!